Yeah, thanks, Carol. Look, we respect Sekhukhune. They a very enterprising team, playing very good football. Uh, Me and Mac come a long way. We work together at, I think, 3 or 4 teams. So I don't know who's the student here and who's the master. But yeah, we respect Sekhukhune. Our preparations are going well. We're going to give it our all. This is the Cup of Dreams. So yeah.
Yeah, Coach, he's talking about your history. And you know the history as well about playing, when you're in the lower divisions, playing a team that's in, that's in a higher division. Very difficult to plan against them.
Yeah, Tola. Yeah, Christian Sutton is my mentor. We have worked together, I think, in 4 teams. He has taught me a lot, and we have done well together in most of those teams. And even now we have played against each other in practice matches. He's got a good team. It will be a good game. I think we will give them a run for their money. They are a good team. They were on form in the league. So, but I think it's gonna be a good game for both teams. But I don't see them coming out victorious on that game. I'll have to beat my teacher, my mentor, so that he can see also that he has done a good job on me. I think that one will be good.
Coach Sasson, does it make it easier to come up against a coach and a team that you know well? Does it make it just that much easier to prepare for them?
It really doesn't make it easier because at the end of the day, it's up to the players. You know, we do the preparation, we do the layouts, we do the pattern of play and all that. But at the end of the day, with the resistance that we'll get from Sekhukhune, with how Sekhukhune will obviously conduct themselves, you know, and cup games are normally unpredictable, you know. As much as you plan, at the end of the day, it's how the team that wants it the most will come out tops.
Yeah, you agree with that. Very unpredictable, this, as to how it can turn out.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. Coach Makubebe?
Yeah, we'll come out tops. We'll come out. He knows I have a good team. I have a very, 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 very strong side. It's a very powerful technical team. We are all his students, my technical team. But when coming to playing personnel, pound for pound, whether they want it more than us on the day, we have done well on the league, and we have done well now after December break. We played, I think, 4 or 5 practice matches. We have done well. And there won't be anyhow a complacency from us. We are not going to take them lightly. We know what they have. They have some of my former boys at Bushbuckridge United. I know what they can do, but it's not going to be easy for them. We know them. We have played against them 4 or 5 times. I don't want to sound like I'm giving mind games or whatever. We are just going to win against them. That's what I can tell him.
Nice and simple. Okay.
I'm joking. They are a good side. We will give them the respect they deserve.
Okay. When the draw was conducted, I know, Coach Matuga, that you were saying, this matchup, yours and Cape Town City, was one that a lot of people should have been talking more about because it's going to be a big, big clash, this.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. First, good evening to everyone. You're absolutely right. It's always difficult to play against Cape Town City. It's a good team, with a good coach. So we do know that cup games are always very tricky again because on the day you must find a winner. Us as a team, we're looking forward to the game. We know it's not going to be easy. But we strongly believe, that with the player that we have, also with the preparation that, going through now, we are capable of, getting a good results. It's our home game. It's a game that we must go all out and try, to make sure and win the game.
Yeah, you're making waves, of course, in the Premiership. Same question as I asked some of the other teams as well, the focus. Is the Nedbank Cup a focal point for the season?
Look, it's very important. As a team, you want to win things. You want to win things as much as, the focus is on the league, but also the cup is very important for us. And for the team, to be known or to be recognized, it's very important to win something. So this is the opportunity for us to go all out there and try and make sure, that we do well in this cup. And for us to be able to do well, we have to take one game at a time. And this one, the first one, is a difficult one. But we strongly believe that, with the players that we have and the team that we have, the mentality of the players that, we go to each and every game, try to win, we give ourselves a chance to do well.
All right, let me speak to Cape Town City. Before that, can we please have Coach Baxter, Coach Ramovich, Coach Mvundla on the other side of the stage? Yeah, Cape Town City, Coach, coming up against a team that's been making waves in the Premiership, and you've been keeping close tabs to them, and you know where the dangers lie. Realistically, how well do you think you're going to do, also bearing in mind some of the changes that have come in effect in terms of your team?
Yeah, good evening, Carol, and obviously good evening to the sponsors, to the coaches and the media. Yeah, tough draw, but I agree with what Stevie Barker said. I'd rather face someone that I know than someone that I don't. I've been in that situation before, Cape Town City against Acornbush, and not a fantastic result
Yeah.
against them. Obviously, it's important for us to try and get through the first round, move on into the second round. But we come up against a good coach in John. What he done at Bloem Celtic, how he turned that club around in difficult situation. He needs to take a lot of credit for that. We are the only team that has beaten them at home. And I think he wants to try and change that. So we know it's going to be tough. We know it's going to be hard. But I think we need to go there with that mindset that we had when we played them in the first encounter. I think that's most important. Secondly, we've managed to get to one final this season and unfortunately lost it to that gentleman sitting down there. And I think I can speak on behalf of every other club here, let's make sure that Sundowns don't win this, because they're going to win everything else this season and the last couple of seasons.
Yeah.
So let's try and ensure they don't win this cup. And for me, most importantly, I mentioned the trip to Acornbush. What made that trip hard was that stadium was packed to capacity. So I think I'm giving a bit of a call out yet to the people responsible for that. Let's please open up the stadiums. We're talking about minnows here, but I promise you the minnows become more difficult to beat when they've got thousands of their fans supporting them. When we played Mamelodi College at Orlando Pirates, we also lost that game purely because those kids were highly motivated and they had thousands of people behind them supporting them. So, I've seen that there's been changes to the lockdown rules. 2,000 spectators to me just doesn't make any sense anymore. So I think, the authorities above, can we please change that? It's been a year and a half that we find ourselves in this situation. I'm tired of playing in empty stadiums. I'm tired of traveling to Durban and playing at Chatsworth against this man, and it's him and me, and the people that live 2 kilometers away can hear us. So, I think that needs to change.